like you, I feel like you grew up ugly. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you got attractive recently.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, you grew up.
His mom and dad didn't love him. His
No.
mom had
And Dylan, you're good?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, you went on a run?
I did. Yeah, I went to the gym, went for a run.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Hell
You look great,
Yeah.
dude.
Thank you so much for saying
look
that.
good.
You know, that's
Of
all I care
course.
about.
I know. We're trying to really butter you up
Yeah.
before the episode starts. We gotta like feed you peanuts before we take
I
you
love
out to
it.
play
Yeah,
with the
absolutely.
kids.
Yeah, we'll get you
Absolutely.
a Brian Dick suck before.
Yeah.
It'll just be a good pod.
Yeah, dude. If you guys want to subscribe to the Patreon, Brian will be sucking Dylan's dick.
No,
Live on the
that would be so.
No, but it'd be great
I'll
because
suck
you could
Brian's
give
dick
your
on the Patreon.
one suck. Everybody knows
Yeah.
the rule. Give it a rating 1 through 10.
That's for sure.
A one suck review
Yeah,
channel.
yeah. I think I'd lose all respect for Brian if he sucked my dick.
Like even if
I
it
think
was in
I'd
the
gain
private.
respect for you, Dylan.
Yeah.
Wow.
What if it was in private? Would you respect it more? Just in general, if he sucked your dick, you'd lose respect.
I
for
feel
him.
like this is like so, it's funny that yesterday I was being so like, I don't want to talk about my sex life. And
Yeah.
today I'm like, actually, there's something about like, and this is like so toxic about like, I think Colton's talked about this as well. That, like masculine men sucking your dick, you're kind of like, have some self-respect. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, and that's not fair or real. You know what I mean? And also, like, I guess in my mind, I'm like, I'm the sucker. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, my apartment's a suck shack. You know what I mean?
The
Like, it's
suck shack. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Best
cool
throw
name.
in Austin. Yeah.
Damn, that's
Wait, so when you say masculine men, do you mean like a masculine straight guy, or could it be like a dude who's like, I'm being gay, 100% gay, but he's like buff? It's just still.
No,
like,
that's not gay. That's
Okay.
that's like oh, that's so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, like I guess like when a guy could be like gay or bisexual, it's kind of like ugh, let me suck it. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, let me be the girl here for 3 fucking seconds. Is that cool?
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
a lot of progressiveness going on. Most progressive gay men I've ever heard.
By the way, like right now on my Instagram, literally like gay men are so upset with me about my joke. They're like saying that I'm really bad for the community on my post. I'm like, well, now I just feel guilty.
Yeah, as a straight man, I want to say you're horrible for the gay community.
Yeah, for
You're
sure.
very.
yeah. I've always said I identify as a comedian first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like, cause you're my main source you're my main gateway into the gay world. So for like,
Which is so funny because it's such an exclusive experience over here. It's like-
yeah. Mine, it's different than most people do. You make them look bad, and I like that.
Yeah. I feel like
You really tear down the gay community, and that's what I like about you, Dylan.
I do
You're
feel
one
like
of the
though,
good ones.
you know what's crazy though? A lot of straight men have been like, "You're my first gay friend," and I was like, "All right, I'm doing some work out here."
Dude, don't
you know what I
flatter
mean?
yourself.
Like,
You're not my first gay
yeah,
friend. all right?
yeah.
I've had like 2 before you.
That's so cool.
Colton
but-
was my friend first.
Yeah, for Colton was actually my first gay male friend.
Oh wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Was that before you came out as gay? Or
No.
were you like, oh, okay.
I was just like a real girls guy, so I was always with the girls. And then really in Portland, I had like a lot of straight guy friends.
Nice.
Yeah.
But they live in Portland, so they are gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also don't let a ton of people into my inner circle.
That's very true. Yeah, you're a very closed off person.
Yeah. Thank you
Yeah.
for saying that. One time a comedian said that to me. He goes, "I don't even know what it would look like for you to be vulnerable." I was like, "Me either."
I've seen it like once or twice, and I keep it imprinted in my mind.
And I'm like, edit that out.
yeah. I just keep it for when you're all being high and mighty. I'm just like, I remember when he was a little sad boy.
I know.
I won't forget that. You can be as mean as you want. I remember.
It's that's so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my biggest fear is people remember being meetings. Yeah.
It's my epinephrine. Like, in case you're just ODing me with meanness, I'm just like, he said that his parents hurt him one time.
Yeah.
I remember, and it brings me back.
Yeah. That's so funny.
Your armor can be cracked.
Yeah, for sure.
It's nice to know.
Yeah.
So, all right. So I was thinking about this today, and I wanted to see if you guys felt like you had something like this. Like everyone's unhealthily obsessed with something where they keep finding, whether it's like bettering yourself, arts and crafts, art, sports. Like mine is sports. I'm always getting into new sports and needing sports in my life. Like I already am making plans to wake up at like 10 tomorrow to watch a soccer game, and I didn't give a fuck about soccer like 9 months ago.
Yeah.
And it's because I'm just like, oh, it's a new sport that I can let control my life, because like that is what brings me joy. Do you
Yeah.
guys have something like that, or am I just a weird person to be that obsessed with one thing?
My whole life is about finding new things to control my life with.
Okay, all right, cool,
I'm constantly looking for new handcuffs to shackle me to whatever I can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
like, please, like, I am not free at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I am not like a free
Yeah.
living person who's like, well, I guess we'll just figure out. It's like, no, I've been eating the same brand of ice cream every single night for the last 2 years since I
Hell
stopped
yeah.
drinking. You know what I mean? Like, it's nonstop. You know, I'm either addicted to something or finding something else to get over an addiction. It's sick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me feel better. Yeah, because I was literally planning this, and then my buddy was like, yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, you'd never watched a soccer game a year ago, and now you're making plans. And I was like, damn, I really just need for like a day to be like, oh, there's a cool sport on that day. That's what I can look forward to. And
Yeah.
I was like, all right, people have to do this in another way.
Yeah, it's what keeps the light at the end of the tunnel for you.
Yeah.
And sports are good because it just keeps coming. It's
That's
always
true.
new.
Yeah.
Sports are always new.
I also really do think this is like we are living in a very new time in history. Not to be all like woo-woo about it,
Yeah.
but like we're all. How old are you guys?
26.
24, old beat.
And Brian doesn't speak on the podcast, and so
We don't let
yeah,
him.
yeah, we're the same age. I know.
I'm 30.
I know, and but like we're supposed to have kids. Like, you know what I mean? Like there are supposed to be
Yeah.
like children running around, and like we're supposed to be like have other priorities. You know what I mean? Like physically, so our brains are constantly like, okay, so like what am I supposed to be doing? It's like, well, I mean, considering that you know don't have kids, and I know you're in a relationship, you're single,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we're just fucking chilling. You know what I mean? It's like, and you're
Yeah.
not. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to. Well, also, we're artists, so it's also different. But like, yeah, I don't know.
It is weird. I do sometimes wish I had, like, I have family members, like my brothers have kids, my fucking bunch of high school friends all have kids. And honestly, sometimes it sounds like just the easier life to go. It sounds weird, but
Yeah.
it sounds way easier to just have some kids.
It's not
and just, like,
easier
fuck it.
day to day, but to kind of say like, okay, like I have a thing, and that's
Yeah.
my kids, and my whole life revolves around that. Is like such it. Wow, it's like quitting stand up and like going to live in like a small town. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know, it's like, oh, I don't
I
have to
think-
fucking do this anymore.
Yeah.
I dream of that. I dream
Yeah.
It's
every
so
single
sweet.
day of just having a bitch wife that I hate. My
Yeah.
kids are always running around, but that's me.
Yeah.
I don't
that
have to
shit's-
think about doing anything else.
That shit's kind of easier though, because we look for our fulfillment in like these arbitrary ways where it's like, do these strangers like my jokes? And then, you know, if you have a bad night, you're like, is it the crowd? Is it me? Dude, I would like for my day to be good, to be like, damn, I came in her, made those things, and I bought them toaster strudels, so that was a productive day. I'm a good
I have
father.
a question.
Yeah.
This is a little bit off topic, but it's off something you just said, which is like you're like, I want the crowd to like me.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really how you feel?
Last night I got really high, and I had this introspective moment where maybe I'm just too high and I'll get over it, but I was like, I think I care too much if people like me, and I think everyone hates me deep down.
Whoa.
Which is not good, because I was like thinking about it, and like, because I like hung out with a few comics last night, and they were like super nice, and I was like, damn, I thought they fucking hated me. Especially like, I've gotten better recently, but I'm like, 6 months ago I was convinced like every comic that I could have like a nice conversation with now hated me. I was like, they don't like me, they don't think I'm a good comic.
Well, that's actually
I
not your
suck.
fault. That's because comedians are absolute psychos. So unless you've been around them constantly and you've shown that you're worth like a scrap of like a smile to them, they
Yeah.
actually treat you like shit.
Okay, all right.
And so that actually, you're not wrong there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're constantly like, prove yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now you're, and now it's like you're way more. You have the show every Thursday. A lot more people know
Yeah.
you. You run this podcast studio.
Yeah.
It's like now you're someone to be respected.
But
so
that
now
makes
people
me
do
feel
like you.
worse. So much worse.
For sure.
Because I'm also aware of that. Because like
I have
then
a list, honey. I have a list
yeah.
of people I know. I see it in my eyes when someone hasn't seen me on stage and the way they treat me prior and then afterwards.
Yes.
And I'm like, you fucking animal. You fucking they'll come sliding up afterwards. Oh, you're funny. Oh, am I? You fucking bitch. You know, like I'm a negative fucking person.
Yes. Okay, that makes me feel better. Because that was the thing. I was like, damn. And then I started thoughts. I'm like, no, but everyone's nice to you. I'm like, yeah, dude, because you fucking run some shows now.
Yeah.
You ever know? And then I was like, oh, no, that's no one likes me. Fuck.
That's why I don't run any shows.
Yeah? Yeah.
People, I go, oh, I have nothing to put you on.
That's fair.
You know?
Well, I'm sure you've had even more of an uptick though with winning FPIA too.
Yeah, people are like, now everyone's being really. A comic was telling me on the street, an hour ago when I was walking home from my workout and jumped out of the car, gave me a hug. I was like, I'm sweaty. I go, what are you? I also I feel like such a bad person keep saying this. Like I'm like, guys, the competition means nothing.
From your ivory tower, dude. Oh, it's not so bad, you poor peasant.
I have been meant to be like a celebrity my entire life, where I'm just like, I don't like to get too close to people. I like to be like, none of this matters, guys. Like, and I desperately need it all.
I talked to you the first night before the first day of the competition. You were like, I have no one coming because if I lose, then it doesn't matter, and if I win, it's more pathetic that I brought no one and they didn't advance. And I just watched you advance, and I was like, this absolute asshole. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I was watching all these guys like, dude, can I come run my set before FPI? I need to. Which joke, dude? Hey, can I run this? And then you're just like, dude, I don't care if I shit my pants on stage up there.
They'll love it.
They'll eat it out of.
They pull the trough out. They'll eat it out. These fucking animals.
Ooh, you little shit piggies.
I'll tell you this. I have a lot of insecurities about myself as in my real life. On stage, I'm a fuck. Like, that's what I said. Like, I never think, like, I hope the audience likes me. I'm like, I'm a god on stage. And they're going to be obsessed with it. And if they don't like it, I'm like, wow, you guys really don't have a sense of humor. And I think that actually is a bad mindset to have. Yeah. But because then also I get off stage every single night and I'm like, could have been better. You know what I mean? But I also, But off stage, I'm like,
I disagree. I think that's a superpower, totally.
I think that's great.
I think it's a huge superpower to think like, I'm right. Because that's what you need as a comedian or just anyone that like talks or wants any sort of strong point of view. You have to think fully, I am right.
Yeah, but then every single night I get off stage and I'm like, okay, well, you could have done a lot better. You know what I mean? Like,
But that's why you're good because you have the healthy part of it, and then what a lot of people do is they bomb and then they get off and they're like, I'm still the greatest. You're at least introspective enough to be like, that wasn't as good. I could get better. I needed to work this better. And that's why you're a good comedian, because you have you have the best of both parts, where you're not insecure on stage. You're insecure after, which is like, I think what you have to be as a comedian.
Thank you. And all day long before the show. But
yeah.
As I've said many times before, and I'm sure you've heard me say it, I truly believe that I'm the greatest artist of my generation. I just hate my torso.
We're just here to ride your coattails, dog.
I love it. Come on. Come with me. I can't wait. I'm going to have the Almost Famous bus. I'm going to get really big. And I just want to go. I want to go on a full-on, like, I want to get famous and then go on, like, a tour where I'm driving from hotel to hotel to club to club. Shit. Like, I want to go fucking, I don't want planes. I want to have, like, a fucking, this is my crew.
I'm a big tour bus guy as well. I dream of a tour bus.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
I'm fine being the guy, too, that you're just, like, someone's
gas
like.
spots, you want to drive it?
I'll drive. I'll be the guy who you're like, they bring those creamers out at the diner, and you're like, $10 if you drink all of those. And I'm just like, okay, Dylan, and I'll drink all of them.
Okay,
Brian will be like, you'll be like, Brian, $20, suck that homeless person's dick. And I'll be like, okay.
I'm like, Brian's just on the tour so I can suck his cock after the show.
You make Brian, you make him let you suck his dick. You're like, sit there and take it out. He's like, okay.
You want
Bro, for a guestie, that's a deal.
Yeah. I'm like, you want 5 minutes, McDuffie?
And a blowjob? That's a deal.
Yeah, normally I got to bark for a guest spot.
Yeah.
I get my dick sucked.
Not on Dylan's tour.
Dylan's like, lights on.
Turning comedy upside down.
You know what's funny also is I always say such aggressive sexual things, but it's only because I don't think they will actually ever happen. Like, if you guys were all gay guys and I was into any, I'd be like, well, who knows? You know what I mean? Immediately I would be like, I get so
because we can't do this with like just like a hot chick on, and you're like, yeah, you're gonna let Brian eat your pussy, all right? that would be insanity.
Yeah.
And a guestie?
Yeah. That's amazing.
Brian, you have a camera on you today, just so you know. You're not safe no more.
I'm looking at myself going, why do I see me?
The wide was too ugly. I was like, let's give B. Ryan a camera.
That'd be insane.
Well, yeah, man.
Shut down.
If I had a tour bus, I wouldn't suck any of your guys' dicks.
You're lame.
I actually do. I almost like get off on the fact of being like, I probably wouldn't either, because I really don't want. Like, I'm like, I feel like I'm gonna get famous and then immediately find like a boyfriend who has nothing to do with comedy, and then just be like obsessed with him and be like, I don't care about these comedians.
He just cooks you like reduced fish and wine, and like you come home.
He's like a personal trainer, and like both of our whole jobs is like getting my body to the way I want it. Yeah.
He just his like in the least like unhealthy way, he just lives to make you happy. Like, he's just such a nice person. It doesn't care. He's like, yeah, no, it's great. Like, you go tell jokes. I catch up on all my shows, and then
You know what's so funny too is like I think my like persona would love that or whatever, but I think who I actually am would be like, oh God, like fucking deuce. Like I actually
you
think
bitch.
I think I would do best with a guy who's like every once in a while just looks at me and is like, can you shut the fuck up?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
I
yeah.
need to be like told to like, you know, I need someone who's a little bit more aggressive than me. Yeah. McDuffie, how long have you been doing comedy?
How about you give it up, become a personal trainer?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much do you like comedy, and how much more would you like getting your dick sucked every night?
Is that a serious? I thought that was like a rhetorical.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Scale of 1 to 10. I don't know, like a 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's fair enough. I mean,
Yeah, that's a fair,
that is actually a crazy.
That's a fair chance.
I
huh?
will say though,
Yeah.
the other thing is like I do need someone who I'm gonna be. I think if I'm gonna date someone, I'm gonna need them to be like low key obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but not tell you.
Yeah, like they can't be
Right.
like showing up to my house, but I need them to be like
Yes.
looking at me and being like, "Oh my god."
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Of course,
I
who
feel
doesn't
attacked
want
right
that?
now. That's how.
Right.
Yeah, that's how I am. Erica like loves me and is obsessed with me. But the second she's like, "You're so handsome," I'm like, "Can you shut the fuck up? Stop. You're making me uncomfortable."
Yeah,
That's
She'll
so
stare at
funny.
me and I'll be like, "Stop staring at me." She goes, "I'm just looking to go." I go, "Don't look at the TV. Look at the wall. I'm uncomfortable right now. Stop." She's like, "I'm being nice," and I go, "No. I know that I'm the one in the wrong here, but you're gonna have to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
It
to
is
do
hard.
it in silent ways."
Flattery is hard.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple dates recently where they were like being too nice,
Yeah.
and it was a bit of a turnoff. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
but
need,
yeah,
I need
but you
someone that
just-
just fucks with
you,
me a little much.
with you, like you, I feel like you grew up ugly. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you got attractive
Yeah.
recently.
Yeah.
Get
And
fucking
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like
How
you
you
grew
just
up.
took
His
it
mom
like
and
that.
dad didn't love him. His
Not-
mom and dad his He doesn't mean it. He's lashing
Yeah,
out.
dude.
All right, I'm good again.
But did you grow up feeling
Dude,
ugly?
Brandon was a hot
Yeah.
kid in high school.
Were
wasn't
you?
He was like the hot.
I mean,
football
I was
kid.
just good at football, but I was
Oh,
not
that's-
like.
But I feel like yeah.
It was like a mix. I don't know. I guess I don't think I was like ugly.
You were a high status male, dude.
That
By
was
way,
more the
just
thing
to
is
be
it was
cl-
it
just
was
to be
high
clear,
status.
I said grow up. I said you recently got handsome.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know something about you is very like party boy energy that I'm like like I would never trust anything that you said. You know what I mean? Like,
what does that mean?
Yeah.
City
if
boy.
I was a girl, I'd be
Yeah.
like, yeah, whatever you say. You know what I mean? Like, you have that like Matt Rife type of vibe where it's like,
You know what's crazy? I had a conversation about this last night. This happened in the past like 4 months. Yeah, I mean, basically, it's just like I started my glow up about 4 months ago.
That's kind of how I like. Okay, so in high school, it was like girls liked
I'm
me.
so sorry. That's a bullshit lie. I met you like a year ago.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
look
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
But it's more.
Yeah.
It's more that it was like my whole attitude about who I am as a person too.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
you
a
know
lot
what glow
more-
up means. You know what I mean? Like I think like you mentally have
You had
accepted
better
that you're
confidence.
I've just
Yeah.
I've just gained some confidence.
Since
Yeah.
I've known you, hoes have been throwing themselves at you, and
But it's
we've lived together longer than a year.
Yeah, but it's a different kind
Oh,
of.
you guys are
hose.
roommates.
We're roommates.
Yeah, we're
yes.
roommates.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was like I played football and had status in high school, and I was like a solid 7, you know, like an average.
Yeah.
And then when I got to college, I got really unattractive because I was so heavy, and I was just like a fucking tall chode somehow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I was 240, buzz cut. That's weirdly when I met Erica too, is like ironically enough. But I like. You know, I was apart from her, and it was like until probably like a year or two ago was the first time that I had just a woman come up to me and hit on me. That was something that had never happened to me, like from when I was basically 18 to like 22. So those are like the pivotal part where like women start to be like, oh, I'm actually gonna go hit on a guy. Like you're in public. So yeah, you're kind of right. And now the other night I was the belle of the ball at Latchkey, dude.
Oh
boy.
yeah.
It was
I also want
sweet.
to say quickly, I also have never been hit on in public, like in real life.
Yeah.
Until the last year.
Mhm.
It's
Hell yeah.
crazy, and I'm
How did it
29.
feel?
Oh, well, like, I'm like, what are these liars doing walking around? You know what I mean? I don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
Women are just nicer than men, so it's different. Like the compliment that I get when it's from a woman, it feels nicer than like a dude, I'm sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, guys have been very nice. Like, but you're like, I've been asked out like at my job a couple of times.
Shit, that's
yeah. Yeah, and I mean, by guys who I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe it's not who I would be attracted to, but
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, it's a weird feeling when you're like, oh, this is like all new. But I also like stand up was like fat my whole life, so I was always like, but also delusional of like, once I lose this weight, everyone is gonna be so fucking scared at how hot I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, you got assaulted at Latchkey the other night.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So we pulled up to Latchkey.
Yeah.
What, like 11 o'clock?
11 years after a show. Yeah.
Oh, it was like midnight, but it was like, packed out Latchkey, how it gets on the weekends. We're there on a Saturday night. We do walk in. It is a group of boys that walk in. It's like 5 of us, and then like Erica trailing behind.
Yeah, the
And
fat cag.
Yeah. And we get
also,
back.
we're all wearing like, our show outfits. We're trying to look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dressed to our
And we
best.
all walk in a single file line to the bar like,
And
come on, boys, let's
And
get
you
some
do,
shots.
yeah.
my humps comes on. My humps. And me and Kyle are like singing it to each other like
Kyle
face
who?
to face. Kyle Dowdy.
Love him.
And then all of the sudden, I instantly.
A real hottie of the Austin scene.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Real hottie. And then I instantly feel dick and balls on my ass. Like
hard?
Like, just like a bulge. Like, and my hips are suddenly grabbed, and someone is now just grinding on me, and I'm not even throwing ass.
Yeah.
So it's weird.
Yeah.
But I'm drunk. So for like half a second, I'm like, what's happening? And
And
then
for half a second, you were like, okay.
oh shit.
Okay.
Oh, bust it down. Yeah. Yeah. For half a second, I made this guy come.
also, how tall is
I'll
this
do it
guy?
for a
'Cause
kid.
there's-
Bro, he was big.
Big. So
Yeah.
I turn
Big.
around, and it is like a guy who's got an inch or two on me height wise, probably 50 pounds, big, better beard than mine,
me.
longer hair. I would have thrown ass for you, dog. I'd have been like, oh shit,
FPIA.
guest spot. But yeah, and he's grinding on me, and I turn around, and like the craziest thing is I turn around like, oh, like pretty obviously shocked, and he's just like, yeah, and I was like, done. And I kind of run through the crowd and I run away, and I'm like, whoa, that was crazy. Go to the opposite side of Latchkey, like the opposite side of the outside. We're at the bar. We get to the other end of the bar, and I'm standing with like Erica, and they're like, let's go to the dance floor. And then I turn, and I can feel like someone creeping on me behind, and I turn. He's behind me again, dude.
Yeah.
He's behind
Follows
me
us
again.
right to
Pretty
the dance
girls.
floor.
Pretty girls have it tough at the club.
Dude, he's continuously grabbing me. And now his friends, like there's now a gaggle of gay guys
Yeah.
that have circled our gaggle of bros.
Yeah.
And they're picking us off one by one.
Oh, it was
They all had their
a
favorites.
nightmare.
Because they try with me a few times, and I'm like, please stop. Like,
I'll come over there and go, oh, go pick it. You're picking the litter.
and they start hopping on Jordan, who is like, Jordan McDonald, who is like, I'll kill you if you touch me.
Oh my God,
I'm
that
a
is
black
so-
man. Don't do
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
And he freaks out. And then they start hopping on Kyle. And then finally, like, the guy, like, I'm grinding on Erica.
Yeah.
And he comes up behind me to hop on, like, a train.
MMF.
And and I'm finally like, dude, I'm with her. And he goes, you two together? He goes, no, not you. And I'm like, I swear, dude, I'm with her. And he was just like, nah, dude, you're gay. And I was,
That's so
I was like, dude, I fucking promise you, I'm not gay.
Is this a gay club?
No.
Oh, that's
No,
crazy.
we've
These
been
guys
there
are like-
so many times before. It's not a
and
gay
I
club.
we do frequent gay clubs. Barbarella's is like 50-50. I feel like it's like not a gay club, but kind of a gay club.
I
It's
feel
like a
you guys are
gay
all going out
hot
to
spot.
Gay spots.
Gay.
and not
We
inviting
go
me.
to Good Luck Charlie's and
Luck
Coconut
Charlie. Oh,
Club.
that's
Why are you guys inviting me to go out gay?
Because you
Come
don't.
out with
You
us.
don't. I feel like you don't like us.
I love you guys.
It
Brandon,
doesn't
I
feel
talk
like-
to you. I talk
No,
to
I
you
know.
constantly.
We also go home early. It's a lot of times.
I do go out early.
Next time we'll invite you.
I actually am changing. Not that this matters, but changing my schedule to at least one weekend day going in at 8 a.m. instead of 6. So maybe.
All right, we'll hit Barbarella's. Then you
Yeah.
can see our moves.
And you'll watch me just be like, I hate gay people.
Yeah, I'm sure you won't dance. Yeah. It'll be awesome. Yeah.
Me and Brian dancing together.
Yes. The fucking.
Like I said, 6 well whiskey shots. You never know.
That's not. Yeah, that's not.
That's not a lot.
That's not a lot.
That's
Yeah,
not a
that's
lot.
cheap.
You
That's
said
about
$30.
$30.
$30 and I'll fuck you.
Oh my god, I don't want that either.
Yeah, it was fun though. Getting like, I felt like a bad bitch, and then like about like a minute after that, a Spanish song came on. I'm like doing, I'm moving my hips, I'm dancing, I'm fucked up at this point. And like a girl sticks her hand out to me, and she's like, spin me. And I'm like so drunk, I'm like, me? And she's like, yeah. And she comes closer. She can't see Erica because Erica's 5'1".
Yeah.
So she's like hidden in this mass of guys. And I like pulled Erica over and got to twirl her. And like I've never got to turn like a hot girl down.
Yeah.
And like I watched Love Island to watch hot girls get turned down for the first
for
time,
sure.
and it was
Right.
so powerful. I was like, eat
she was upset?
shit. She was like, oh my God. And then Jordan McDonald is just like, ah,
Yeah.
you dumb bitch, like laughing at her. And so
God
like,
damn.
I was like, this is the coolest moment of my life.
Whoa.
I got to be a mean girl for a moment.
I also think there's just something about going out. Sometimes you have an aura about you. Sometimes it's like you're out and you're feeling good. Other people can feel that.
We
you know what I
were
mean?
we're so bad at dancing. I'm horrible, but we were dancing like no one was watching, and I think
Yeah.
we were at the front of the dance floor.
People love confidence.
We started like several dance things, so I think they were just like, these guys are cool,
yeah.
and we aren't.
I am a little upset. I didn't get any gay attention, and that kind of hurt my feelings.
Well, it's almost too obvious of you.
Yeah, and those were big. Those were big dudes.
Explain.
You know what I mean? Like you
I mean-
seem someone like to me, if I looked at you, and this isn't an attack, obviously, because we're all friends, but like that you would only wear jock straps. You know what I mean? Like you. Couldn't you see that? Like if you opened his underwear,
Yeah.
it's all jock
Yeah.
straps.
Yeah.
You're like, whoa, why do you have so many jock straps? You
Yeah.
know?
It's just
my thing.
comfortable.
It's just,
Yeah.
I'm
It's
just
just
used to it.
very.
I
gay.
chafe if I wear boxers.
Oh, for
Like
sure.
something weird.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Only on my hips.
yeah, and your ass. Yeah.
John Tucker must die.
I love John Tucker Must Die.
Dude, I've never worn. Have you worn a jock strap?
I don't think I understand what a
I
jock
look
strap
really
is.
bad in
Can
them.
you pull up
I
a
don't
jock
think
strap?
anyone
Played
really looks
sports. Of
cool.
course you
No.
wear it.
No, I
Have you
wear a
seen Colton?
girdle.
Okay.
I wear
Colton looks
like
incredible.
Yeah, the jock.
the
Pop
jock
Warner
strap
with
is
the
the
cup? You
thong.
didn't play
Is
baseball?
wait, remind me. A jock strap is the thong basically that you can put a
It
cup.
like basically
big
like
dong.
holds your dick and balls. And then
No,
it's just
I
a
wear-
strap
I
and
wear-
it ass out.
I always wore compression shorts. You wear like, and they
I-
slide pads and cups into them, and they go like to
Yeah.
here.
Let me tell you
That's what
something,
I wear.
The straight boys want to wear the short shorts, and they all wear their compression shorts underneath, and it's like, yeah, how
Oh boy.
yeah, it's like
I don't got kids. These are
boxers.
boxer briefs,
As it should be. If you're gonna wear short horse shorts as a man, show off the bulge. That's why we wearing compression. It's so annoying.
Yeah.
If you want to walk around with your tight little shorts on, show us the bulge.
Yeah.
Show us your
Oh, what's
dick.
the top thing there?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
shit.
yeah. Those are that's a harness.
Elastic
boy.
chest harness plus jock strap. What does
Those
that
are-
do?
that's a
Just
nice one too.
give you good
Yeah.
posture, or like make your
no,
nipples
I think
more
you,
suckable?
No, that and you like grab onto it and you can like move them to
Oh,
fuck them. Yeah.
So it's okay.
So it's a fuck strap.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
why don't they just?
Gotcha.
I don't elastic chest strap. Just call it a fuck strap.
Fuck strap.
Grow-
is much
grow
better
up.
branding.
Grow up. Oh my.com.
If you go to like any gay club where it's like gay night or whatever, it's like guys are gonna be wearing this on the dance floor. Just that they all love to wear their like harness.
Yeah, I thought they just
Yeah.
like cut the fuck out of some t-shirts. Like it
No,
was a real
no,
nice
no,
style.
yeah,
but
Arts
yeah.
and crafts. They like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
those
they,
are like
yeah.
expensive.
Oh shit, we should
Yeah.
start making it. I can make those.
Yeah, put the
Sell 'em?
merch.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Make a fuck strap.
Yeah.
For like
The
Yeah.
Dalen line.
it's just all gay apparel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd
be
be
cool.
fire. You
Yeah.
sell the petite line, I'll sell the big line.
Well, let's
Okay, sure.
Well,
You can sell the big and bulky, and I'll sell the
Schmedium.
petite.
medium.
Feels dumb now, doesn't it? Feels dumb now,
It does
doesn't
a
it?
little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
It doesn't. It's not as good.
Yeah, look, you made an ass out of both
Do
of
you
us.
have you ever worn any like?
Absolutely
No.
not. You guys know that's not me.
No, I know, but I just want to.
No,
You've never been out and like tried it. You know,
No.
worn a fucking pair of wings on you or anything.
All right.
Absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, so you've
nothing.
never like. All right, I don't know how to like word this
Just
without
say it.
sounding like such a
I
dumb
feel like
white
I know what
male.
you're gonna say.
What's like the
What's the
gayest
gayest?
you've been? Like,
Yeah, yeah.
because I know you know what I mean. Like, you're like, dude, that's too gay for me to be wearing like wings and
It's
stuff out. Do
not-
you ever
You know what
like?
it is? It's not even like it's not I'm not even like, oh, that's too gay for me.
Yeah.
It's like, number one, I have a gross body that is gonna look so bad. Like if I wear that,
Okay,
like
yeah.
people are gonna be like, ew, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
you know, so it's like I would never wear that because of my body issues. But going out to clubs and stuff like that, I think that a lot of everyone's looking for community in their 20s,
Mm-hmm.
and I think when you start going out, that's you make your friends, and that's what you guys do, and you go out to these clubs, and then the gay guys are all like, oh, let's go to brunch. I was in a small town, and then I started doing comedy at 21.
Yeah.
So it's like my whole community is all comedy, and yes, there's no gay
Yeah.
guys here. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you hear me, I ask guys every night, are there gay men here? Silence.
No, yeah.
and,
Yeah, it's weird. I thought there'd be way more in Austin, but Texas does a good job of kicking them out.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
or comedy. They're not like
Yeah.
they're not like I don't think gay guys are
Actually,
like, which
yeah.
stand up.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
you're
like,
right.
We're funny. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the average gay dude's funnier than like almost every comic I know.
yeah, but I'm like one of the gayest people you could. Like, I come off very like pop 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 pop. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm just like in my apartment smoking weed and just like listening to like Maggie Rogers all day long and like dancing freely to like get rid of my bad energy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. I want to dance freely.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
That is.
No, I don't know.
I would
really,
love to see you dance.
I mean,
freely.
it's gonna happen now. I hope
Yeah.
you're mentally prepared. I'm probably gonna stay in my room for that one, but
It
like,
becomes like I'm almost doing like Napoleon Dynamite style, like full on. You guys,
Yeah.
you guys see Napoleon Dynamite?
yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
you just
that
get it out.
interpreted.
Yeah, like it's like all of a sudden it's like very more. It's not about like how it looks, more how it feels.
feels, okay.
Yeah,
interpretive dance.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a lot
Yes.
more interpretive dance.
you
I
would
like-
judge me.
Yeah.
Because you give me, I can see the looks you give me. I've been trying
It's
to
to
do
be alone.
yoga
It's-
in the living room. Like,
No.
you know,
Go
he
in your
gets.
bedroom, loser.
I don't have enough room. Okay.
Okay, go in the living room.
Door closed.
I always do it. I do it. At least it's not like I don't walk out there and be like, "Oh, you're watching TV. Move over." I go out when there's no one there, and then he comes out and is like, "I'm gonna sit here on the couch and
Well,
watch you
that's
do
crazy.
this."
Here's the thing, I'm not judging you. I'm in full support of this.
Okay, all right.
So
I
I've
appreciate
never
that.
said anything negative.
It felt like you were judging me. That's like, hey, here. Hey,
In my head,
let's
I'm
go.
laughing.
All right, that's okay.
Yeah. But I want you to keep doing what you're doing. I don't
All
want
right.
to discourage you.
No, it's going back to what I said earlier. I'm
Yeah.
convinced everyone hates me.
It'd also be great if you like came out to the living room and you just see Dale sitting there and you just hit him with, "Excuse me, miss, I saved the last dance for you." You just start dancing right there.
Yeah, the music it plays is rough, and I have to hear it because it beeps when you're like moving. You know, beep, and you switch positions.
Exactly. I'm not laughing because you're doing yoga. I'm laughing because you're doing yoga with the videos of the chicks that are like, "Okay, Brandon, let's go."
I don't know how to do. I need
Those are hilarious.
instructions.
I
They
think
are.
that's really like yoga with Adrian.
Yeah, it's like these two
Yeah.
girls, and they're both doing yoga, and they like it's 50 seconds each. But I'm not gonna sit there and listen to them. I'd rather die. So we have two TVs in our living room. We have a big one. That's when the main game goes on. Secondary game goes on the small one. But I put the stretching on the small one, and then like something to entertain me on the big one.
Yeah.
So it's faint, but it does look a little insane when I'm just like stretched out, and it's like this like Justin
Are you guys in
Bieber
a-
ass
Are
music.
you guys in an apartment or a house?
An apartment.
Yeah,
It's a
I was gonna
3-bedroom apartment. I could start doing it in the empty bedroom, but there's no TV in there.
Yeah, stay in the living room. I
Yeah.
think you coming out and sitting on the bed and the couch is like really disrespectful.
We have it's we have a good rule of like we both work out in our apartment and
Yeah.
like no one cares. Like
Okay.
you're
There's no
fine to do it work. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't think there's anything wrong with you working out. I think that him coming in to watch you work out is disrespectful.
I'm
Yeah.
not watching him to work out. I am coming in to watch.
I can
the
feel you
TV.
laughing in your head. I can hear
It's
it.
not you. It's the video.
It's okay, all right.
It
I'll
is the
find a better
videos.
video. I'll find a better video that's like a ripped dude, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Are you ready?" And it's just like, "Duh, duh, duh."
Yeah,
It's just like
cool.
screamo and 10 seconds.
Amazon Warrior Post
Yeah,
now.
yeah. You bitch, stretch pussy. That'd be lit.
Do you do yoga?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm really trying to get like every day I wake up because I work out 6 days a week. So I'm like,
Wow.
I beg myself every day. I go, please stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and I really the thing about stretching that I'm like, fuck stretching. But then like today I was like, all right, before I go for my run, I'm gonna stretch. And then I like, could run so much longer because I stretched.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
was like, oh whoa.
It is a weird power that you unlock when you actually start doing it.
Yeah.
You're like,
Dude.
What the fuck?
If you just take 10 minutes a day to stretch, like just start off your day and end your day with a stretch. Well, you can do while you're watching TV. You feel ridiculously better.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Especially if you sit a lot, like just stretching your back out.
I have been starting my days off by going for walks with my neighbor. 3
That's
days a
nice.
week. It's great.
Yeah,
Nice.
walks are great. That's why I love having a dog. It like makes me every morning I have to get up and go on a walk.
See, I like
immediately.
that part, but other than that, I'm like, I don't like anything else with the idea of having a dog.
You don't want the love and affection.
Oh, that wasn't even like, it's like whatever. You know, I can give that to myself. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like, I don't
alright.
want
Ah,
to clean up.
see, there's the
my
difference.
here's my problem. This is why I'm broken. I'm like, my problem with animals are like, there's gonna be a day where, and I'm sorry for bringing this up, but there's gonna be a day where you're like, the dog hasn't eaten in 2 days. We have to go to the vet.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and then it's gonna be a absolute nightmare situation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can just not get a dog.
Oh,
and
yeah.
and never have that day.
that
having-
shit's ass.
Yeah, having a pet by yourself is not the right. You should never do that.
Yeah.
You need a support.
You need another person to
yeah.
be like, I don't feel like taking care of this thing today. You
Yeah.
do it.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait. Why don't you just get a cat?
Me?
Just a cat.
I
Is,
really hate that you asked me that because now I have to say I've actually gotten and had to give away 4 cats.
4?
Wow.
You didn't learn after
Holy
the first
shit.
3?
man, you really do hate pussy. It's crazy.
yeah. pop from McDuffie. But,
Damn, good thing we give you a camera today.
I know.
Jokester, dude.
My first cat name was Bentley. I got him when I was 19 years old.
Then you crashed it, you totaled it. got
Yeah,
rid of it.
yeah. Bentley, blue jeans, Carlino, and he
You're so gay. I love
I
it.
love Bentley, and I moved and I couldn't bring him with me, and so I gave him to a close friend's mom.
All right,
who's
we'll be the
still-
cat jury. That one, I'm gonna give you a pass. You had to move.
And
You're good.
and by the way, they are so connected spiritually that
Mm-hmm.
like they love each other. She still has him. I mean, it's been 10 years. My second cat, my personal favorite, Theodore. I got him at the mall.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
How did that? My family got a mall dog. That thing got so sick and died so early.
So it was a Humane Society kitten thing where they bring all the kittens to the mall.
Oh, it wasn't the
okay.
store.
No,
we
no,
got
no.
one from the store, and that thing was
No.
fucked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because that's like puppy mills. Those
Yeah.
things are like disgusting.
Dude,
You know
it
what
was so bad.
I mean? Yeah. And so yeah, those are like so sad because those dogs do die.
Dude, it was a Schnauzer, and it like apparently a thing that can happen to Schnauzers when they get older, especially those type of ones, the puppy mill ones, their organs will fail, and so they just bloat and get huge and start to stink from the inside out.
Stop,
But
I
they'll
don't wanna
live
hear
for
it.
like years.
That's not in my house.
No, yeah, we gave her like a year of being a stinky fat bitch, and then we were just like,
Yeah, damn, dude.
fuck.
She got fucking.
R.I.P. Torrey, dude. After
Yeah.
Torrey Hunter, old
Tory.
baseball player for the
That's
Angels and
crazy.
Minnesota Twins.
Tory, dude. Shout out.
Sorry, so back to Theodore.
So Theo, gorgeous blonde cat. One of the best cats I've ever had. Had him for a couple of years.
I have a dog named Theo, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I knew a kid named Theo.
Well, my God, we all have a connection to the name.
Yeah.
But I do want to quickly say that. I do want to quickly say that Bentley was named after the Teen Mom's baby on Teen Mom MTV. Bentley. That's why his name was Bentley.
Okay.
But Theodore, I was moving to Portland, or whatever. I was moving. I couldn't take him, so I gave him to my stepmom. And they are very psychically connected, and they absolutely love each other so much.
Sorry, Brian's highlighting. It says that a lot they'll is that how they get rid of their vocal cords, the puppy mills? They'll pull their heads back and they hammer sharp instruments down their throats to scar their vocal cords so they don't bark.
Edit that out. No one wants to hear that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
so
god,
sad.
that's so sad.
500 dogs in the barn. That's crazy.
Yeah, fuck puppy mills. I didn't know that they were. I
Oh,
didn't
they
know
do
that was a
really-
piece.
Yeah,
I didn't even
what
know this
puppy
was
mill
a thing until now.
Yeah, I've never used the word puppy mill until this pod. That's fucked. That's so fucked.
Yeah.
Sorry, let's go back to a happy story of your
Yeah.
cats.
Well,
you abandoning your cats.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go.
so Kathy has Theodore. She lives with my dad and her.
Okay, you're off the hook for that one.
And so I go back and I
Wait,
see
why
him.
did you get rid of that one?
I had to move?
Okay.
I couldn't bring him with.
Damn.
Do you think that things start to go well with these cats and you move to get out of these good situations?
No, these were just normal. So I will
Okay.
say that the last one's the most egregious.
Okay, all right, I'm excited. Best for last. Give us
Yeah.
the third. What's up with number 3? What girl or guy?
2 cats.
Two cats.
Two.
Oh, you went for the double.
It was 2020. Yeah, I think 2020 or 2020. Yeah.
Oh, that's not the cat's name. That's
no,
the year.
no,
Okay.
no,
okay.
no. It
One
was
was
This
20,
cat
the
has
other
good
one's
vision,
20.
dude.
no, it was 2020. I was a really bad alcoholic.
Hell-
And I was like drinking every day, and I was like, one day I was like, I want cats. Like my roommate was never home, and I was like, I fucking want cats, and I went on Craigslist. And you ever have that feeling where you're like, I'm gonna get cats today. You know what I mean? Like it's like
I can't say I have,
I'm
but
like,
yes.
I'm gonna get cats today. Like we're
Yes.
like at a bar, like on Craigslist, and I found these 2 barn cats that people were putting up for free.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like $100 or something.
Yeah.
And I got them, and I named a boy and a girl, and I named them Maggie and Rogers,
Okay.
which is and
Yeah,
then
the
I was
music.
alone in my apartment with them, and we just really didn't connect. Like at all, like, and I think it's because they had each other. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they had nothing to. I was basically just feeding them. You
Because
know what I mean?
cats are
Like, and
already kind of distant.
Yeah.
The other first 2 I had were like we were really close or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're still a huge part of my life. But these 2, I was like, these are not my daughters. You know what I mean? These are not my cats.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did have to give them.
Yeah.
I was moving again, and they were like, Dylan, you can bring the cats, and I was like, we all know. And I got them like spayed and their shots and all that stuff because they were barn cats and all that stuff. But I brought them to a shelter when I was like a really nice shelter in Portland, and was like, I can't take them.
Yeah.
That's good. You think they got put down?
No, this was a non-kill shelter.
That
and they were
sucks.
still kittens. I only had them for like 3 months.
What's
yeah.
the longest you've had a cat for?
A couple years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Bentley and Theodore, I had both for a couple years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about the fourth one?
No, the fourth of those were the 2.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so that's all 4.
Damn, that's a lot of cats.
Yeah.
You think you'll go for the 5 Pete?
No.
No.
I would get a cat if I had a house and a stable, like, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
I agree. I
I-
want a girlgirlfriend just so I can get a dog.
Yeah, I've
That's
been rooting
bad,
for
'cause
you
you're
to
like
get a
24.
girlfriend.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people in their 20s who are in relationships should get animals. Because when
Me
you
and
do
Erica
break
got a dog.
up, it's going to be like, oh, we have the dog. And
Yeah.
then your friends are kind of like, yeah, well, it's a fucking dog and you're 26, so like leave it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
I hate that when my
I know.
friends are going through a breakup and they're like, but the dog, and I'm like,
Yeah,
okay.
I would not have gotten a dog with Erica till very recently, and I mean we're 6 years in and basically not
my
married because
God.
I'm poor. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like otherwise that's different. I would never be like a year and a half in with a girl and be like, we should get a dog.
I think it's so cool you've been in a relationship for 6 years.
Yeah, a long time, dude.
Yeah.
And it's cool because me and like we've kind of like watched each other figure out who they are as a person
Yeah.
because we met. I mean, I'm 26, so we met when we were 20 and 19, or like I was like just about to turn 20, and she was just about to turn 19. We went to high school together, but we didn't know each other really.
Whoa.
We just were like, she was in choir, I played football. Those aren't two groups that.
Yeah, she was like, I'm a nerd. He's a football star.
Yeah.
How could this ever happen?
Dude, that was the funny thing is like when we got like the first year or two we got together, she would always be like, I just can't believe like I'm dating you. Like you were the star football player. I go, yeah, and now I'm a fucking loser at junior college. Like,
And you're like,
none of this matters.
I love that you're like, yeah, and now I'm a loser, just like you, Erica.
Yeah. This sucks.
yeah, we're together. I hope you're fucking happy.
miss high
Watch how the mighty has fallen from grace, okay?
Yeah, so she would always say that, and I'd be like, you have to not say that. It makes me feel like a loser. But yeah, then like
I would be so Erica in that situation, like, ooh, I'm dating the fallen football star.
Dude,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
kind of sick. She kind of bagged you, dog.
Yeah, yeah.
She kind of like, she walks around her high school friends. She's like, what's up? I
well,
got
dude,
my
all
fucking
her high
man.
school friends hated me at first because they were like,
Yeah.
he's a football player.
Ooh.
He's gonna play you and
That's
and,
even
and
better.
bang you and leave you. And
She's
then,
like, no, he's different. He's not like what you guys think.
yeah,
He
that
eats-
bitch was right. Here I am.
Yeah.
I'm only dating her to prove her friends wrong. Look how much of a spiteful
They
asshole
still
I am.
hate you?
wait,
Yeah.
When you were a football player in high school, what were you like in high school?
An asshole.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, look.
I'm like, do you think we get along in high school?
Actually, I really feel like if you like were to ask a majority of people who knew me in high school, they would be like, I mean, he was a football douche, but he was nice.
Yeah.
Like I was the guy, like I wasn't the football douche that shoved you in the locker. I was the guy that if you were the guy was doing that, I'd walk up and be like, if you do that again to him, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
that shit makes me sad. But like,
Yeah.
I guarantee there's probably a handful of kids that would be like, dude, Brandon would clown on me all the time. Fuck that guy too.
Same.
You know, because I'm also still an asshole deep down.
Yeah.
And not, you know what I mean? Now you're with comics. Now you can just talk mean, and we're just like, that was funny. But
Yeah.
you're talking to a person who's now like the head of an accounting firm.
It is so funny when you think about like so much in high school was like, oh yeah, I guess I was just a comic. And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was hurting people's feelings, but that's because you know if everyone in high school was a comic, we would have had a really
Yeah.
good time. you
No,
know?
exactly. Well, yeah, because I was the kid who
You know what?
wait.
But yeah, I now look back, I'm like, football. I should have been doing stand-up comedy in high
Yeah.
school. I would have been a fucking killer.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was always the kid who was like,
I'm so glad I didn't though, because then I feel like other kids from my school would want to do it, and then
Yeah.
but I'm now like the kid from the high school that does stand-up comedy.
same, yeah. After I got to come back and do the improv, everyone finally respected me in my
Yeah.
hometown. They were like, oh shit, like you're a real comic. I was like, yeah, man, I've not just been like jerking off in Austin and like going to
Yeah.
open mics. It's not. I'm actually doing something. Cause yeah, like, I was the guy though who like, you know, I'm gonna grind. I would tweet like, take no days off. You know, it was big.
I can't stop tweeting. My fucking thumbs
Yeah.
are bleeding.
yeah.
Did you have a beast mode shirt?
Dude, yeah, cut off tank tops. I wore
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
sweats
you
every
did.
day to school.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you have like a big ass like gallon jug of water? with
hell,
you?
you know
Wait,
it.
how old were
Yeah.
you when you started stand-up?
23 or 22.
Okay.
Yeah, 22. I'm coming up on my 4 years in December.
What about you?
I started April of 2021, so I was 21.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually did a comedy class.
I keep looking.
I
over
know.
McDuffie,
I see
but
the camera.
but
I started
like,
at 25.
Okay,
yeah, I
thank
see
you.
you just go like this. You go. I just see you go.
Well, I'm just like, hi, McDuffie.
Are you doing that? Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening. Oh, because you can see him.
I can't see him, but I feel like I was like,
He's
you
like,
know,
Are you
he's
trying to
like
relate?
waiting for
I
a
see.
third answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
But
yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah.
He's just a producer. Don't
Yeah.
even acknowledge him.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
we're flirting. Just relax.
He's
I know.
he's
There's-
the
guys,
guy in the
guys,
corner with a
There's a
microphone.
huge connection between me and McDuffie. I really hope that from a year from now, I'm at some Irish bar relapse. Like, this is my boyfriend McDuffie. Honest to God, I'm like, what do you want me to tell him? I love the dumb idiot. He's so stupid. He's just big swinging dick around here. I'm
God
like,
damn
I don't know what
it!
to tell you.
Another
love-
insult.
an insult? What?
Yeah, I told you last night. It's gonna be the scene from Ted where he's talking about the gay dude who keeps beating him up when he's drunk, and he just comes in holding hands. He's like, "We're in love."
Guys, I might be gay.
Yeah. I'm glad it took 2 pods. This is funny too, because like for those who don't know, Dylan did Brian's pod yesterday.
Which Brian, you're releasing that? I should redo it.
He's releasing it,
Do you
but it's
wanna
not
redo
gonna
it?
come out till like October 20th, and this is gonna come out in like 4 days.
Oh,
So there's
thank
no
God.
way for people to go and if you want to wait and listen to Slide into the DMs, Brian and Dylan had a moment where I thought the podcast was gonna have to be scrapped and started over. Because Brian had an existential crisis that he
dude,
was a
trust me.
bisexual man yesterday.
Oh, so this was full blown like, holy shit, what's like, stop everything. This is a real moment.
Yeah, Dylan, you're 2 for 3 on making people spiral in this room, which is awesome.
Who else did I make spiral?
You made me, but it was not your fault.
When?
You were just a cat. All right, don't feel bad. You're good. But,
Okay.
But I like because
I go home every day being like, if anyone's upset with me, they have to say it to me, and if not, they can live with it. You know what I mean? Like,
we were at we did Rockies, and I had a horrible set, and it was because I got too high before I went on stage, and I had
the
such
first
a
time or
bad
the
set.
second time?
The second time, like you did it like 2
Yeah,
weeks ago.
yeah.
And I had like such a bad set, and I was like so mad at myself because I was like, you got too high, you fucked that set. That was a horrible set, and you just came up to me and you said, Brandon, what the fuck was that? And I like laughed because I thought it was and I was like, haha, fuck you, and you were like, that was so bad, and I was like, oh shit,
Double,
Bro, we
double
like-
down.
Came up to me looking so sad too. you
Yeah.
know?
Once again, this is a huge issue with me. Where can I tell you why I said that?
Yeah.
Because I was outside smoking your entire set. I didn't hear a single word. So I thought it was so.
Oh my
Bro, I smoked for like 3
assumed-
days.
I
Oh my God.
assumed that it was good.
Oh, it was a bad set,
and then
like a
when you
very bad set.
Wait. Dylan, tell the story about what your coworker told you when she came to you for advice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So this. So my coworker, this 21-year-old girl, she was like, you know, Dylan, I really need to ask you advice. Like, we're servers. I work with all the 20-year-olds, and I'm always like, like I'll help you guys with anything. And she was like, I need advice from you. And I was like, oh my God, like this young girl looks at me, thinks I'm like, I need your perspective. She starts off and she goes, well, since you're the most, what did she say? Since you are the most confrontational person I've ever met.
Nice.
Here is what, and I was like, I'm the most confrontational person you've ever met. And she was like, yes.
Yeah.
And I go, but not everybody at work feels that way. She goes, they do. I go, I didn't realize I was being, and I still think maybe they're just 21, so they don't really know what confrontational is.
Yeah.
But no, that's so funny that I said that. Sorry.
No,
I
don't be sorry.
I
Don't
don't
be
actually
sorry.
feel bad, but I was just
No,
saying
I
this
didn't
when
come for an
came out.
apology.
But,
I got over it by myself. I don't need you.
I do want you to know, though, I was outside your entire set and didn't hear a word.
I ate such a dick, and I was so mad that I ate such a dick, and then you coming up, and I was like, oh.
When you said something last night to me, you were like, well, we just respect you. So when you say mean things to us, I
Yeah.
was like, oh, I forget that. I think of myself as like I think as I said last night, like a dumb, stupid slut. Who has nothing, you know what I mean? Like, it's like me. It's like,
You're just like the Lorraine. You're just like,
yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I think it's, and it's not even like, it's like a respect where it's not even, it's like you walk in a room and I'm like, oh my God, it's Dylan. It's like, oh, I love him. He's like my good friend.
Yeah.
So you're like, oh. Like I remember I was on the phone with Erica and I was like, I think I just really need to like get over it and be like a bigger person and not let it keep weighing me down because I'm not being productive about it. I had to like talk myself. And she was like, no, I really think he's joking. And I was like, no, he is. I know he is. It's me. It's not him. It's me.
That's so funny.
I therapied myself out of it.
But
It was
good for you.
Yeah.
That's good.
So you got it. So I'm gonna really need you to in the next couple days attack him,
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
okay.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to kind of get to know Dalen.
which
enough
sucks
to
because
kinda
you're the
really-
easiest to attack and hurt.
right.
You take things the most personal, but look at you.
No, I don't think he does. I think he brushes off a lot of our comments all the time.
Well, yeah, our comments because you've learned to, but for a while they ate away at you. But then we can also
Oh,
like.
brother.
Oh, brother.
I also will say,
There's nothing anyone on this planet could say that my father is not. I already said about.
Oh, that's true.
So
yeah.
there's like my
Yeah.
my uncles, my father, my brother. There's nothing possible that you guys could do.
I'll also say my language of love is shit talking.
Yeah.
And like talking to you
Oh,
like
yeah.
that is how I'm like. To me, if I talk to you like that, I'm like, maybe this is like bad. I'm like, oh, that means we're friends. We're like, 'cause,
Oh,
like, even
yeah.
even like my dad growing up or whatever, like it's not. If I got off stage, it's just the way I've been talked to my entire life. I got off stage after a bombing, and someone was like, "That was bad." I would probably burst out laughing, being like, "You little psycho! Who says that?" You know what I mean?
But I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. But
I've started to when people tell me good set when I don't have a good set. I've started going, "Don't lie to me." I'll just say I'm tired of it. I go, "Don't lie to me."
I think I told you that in Portland I was like
Yeah.
drinking all the time, and I'd get off stage and I wouldn't feel good about my set, and they'd be like, "Good set," and I'd be like, "Fuck you." I mean,
Damn.
literally so many people in Portland would be like, they used to say like Dylan's spitting venom right now, because I'd be like on stage snapping at people. I used to scream on stage. Like, it was like insane.
That's so fun.
Damn,
Oh
drunk
god.
Dylan was a handful.
Dude,
huh?
do me
Yeah.
a favor. Like, don't delete my number, no matter when you're off in New York or doing big things, and
Off
eventually.
in New York, we're
don't-
getting on the bus. What are you talking
Oh
about?
yeah. Well, listen, I'm gonna have to take a break from the suck shack every once in a
yeah,
while.
yeah. No,
The Suck Shack
Suck-
tour.
the
The Suck
the
Shack
Suck Shack
goes
is
to
my
the
the Suck Shack is my studio apartment.
Okay.
Okay, and that is for men whose
Yeah.
first names I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
we can
Why I
rotate.
keep-
The
that's why I
blow
keep-
bus. My
Yeah,
bad. The blow bus. Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm actually like. I feel like with other people around, I'm like, I'm shy. I actually don't want to suck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, look, dude, it's gonna be pretty hard for me and you to get to hook up, but I would like to watch because you talk about how good. Like, I'd like
Yeah.
me and Erica to watch you and be like, take notes.
Yeah, Erica. I'm like.
He says, you said, what do you say? You said you have a golden mouth. Or
I have the best throat in Austin. But,
Damn, throat goat.
Well, I'll tell you this. If
Throat name
I would let
nostalgia.
Erica into the room, and I'd say, like, Erica, so like step one to make this good for him. Like,
Yeah.
you're not a person. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to remember, like, you are basically like performing a service.
you're a cum bucket.
Yeah. Like, what I'm like, I'm not a person. I'm just doing something. You know what I mean? And you really have to
Yeah.
kind of give it your all.
Yeah,
Okay.
selfless
Do
way
you
of
guys?
approach.
When I'll ask you this, do you guys like when they kind of look up at you when they're sucking your dick? You like that? Okay, so what I'm doing there is I'm basically a machine. You know what I mean? I'm not even giving them. I'm not even looking at them. I'm like, we're just getting it done. And
I
they're
love.
like, holy
Well,
shit.
yeah, I love Erica though. That's the difference.
For sure,
I
yeah,
think with
for sure.
But also like it's like I want it like a shot. Like I want it quick and done. We get 3 seconds, and then I don't hold this much eye contact with other people in a normal convo.
Yeah.
So like, stop looking at me.
For sure.
Weird, I agree.
I mean, a long eye contact with a dick suck would be kind
Are
of.
we trying to make a deal here?
Do you have
yeah,
something
yeah.
to
Like,
tell me?
Exactly.
What's
McDuff?
Yeah, it's just get a blowjob is what you're saying. That's like
Tuesday.
a rare. That's a rare.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Tuesdays at 9.
That no.
Yeah.
That.
I mean,
that's
kind of.
tough.
Well, Erica
Yeah.
leaves down.
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Well, let's not go exact.
To get
I still live with
Fine,
you guys,
yeah.
so let's keep that.
You're
get-
home most of the time. I hear you. It helps.
Oh, all right.
It helps me last longer.
Yeah.
That's good.
Think about how much I hate you.
I put
Yeah.
on your guys. I put on your guys' podcast when I'm like.
Oh,
I'm like,
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. I'm like, these are my friends Brandon and Dana.
And everyone comes quicker because they're like, we have to stop listening to
Yeah,
this.
yeah,
If
yeah,
I
they
come,
hate
it's
it.
over.
They
Yeah.
hate
God damn it, Dylan! Why are you looking at me?
Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Any views of you, dog.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy if like we're just like, dude, we're getting like our views have jumped up, and we just find out that like all these orgies across America, like a secret group has been like, dude, if you want to really come, throw on your Last Resort podcast.
dude,
during your orgy.
I'd love nothing more to be a fucking orgy exclusive
Yeah.
pod.
I agree.
They're like, dude, nothing makes me come harder than when you guys get to the Would You Rathers. That shit's just sweet. And we're like, you're welcome. That'd be. I
Oh,
could
do you
live.
guys do Would You Rather?
Yeah,
Yeah,
speaking
we
of,
saved
you
for
are-
kind of the end, so we were
Oh
about
my
to
God.
break into them.
I will say this has been so fun.
Hell yeah, I'm glad
Yeah,
you
I've
had
been having a
fun.
great
Oh,
time.
absolutely.
Would you rather always be sweaty or always be itchy?
Oh.
Tough one, please.
Sweaty.
And also sweaty.
I hate being itchy, and being sweaty. There's kind of like a sexual component to sweaty, but I also am not.
Okay.
I swear to God, like I only sweat on my like. I'm not a huge sweater. I
You
sweat
don't
at
sweat.
the gym,
Yeah.
and then I also run outside, so I sweat then. But like day to day wise, I'm not like someone who's like, oh my God, like I never have like pit stains. I also,
That's nice.
Yeah.
Are you a
That's good.
sweater?
Here, yeah,
Yeah.
in Texas, yeah. I never used to sweat, but it's fucking so humid here. It gets to me.
I was never a sweater, and then when I got big, it opened up the floodgates. Now, like I get hot when I sleep. I like sweat when I sleep. Like I'm not a sweaty guy, but I sweat. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Like I'm not in that threshold where I think people are like, you're always sweaty, but
Yeah.
I
Do you
I
have to like change your underwear every day?
What?
what?
Like once a day,
You
do
should
you have
just-
to change your underwear halfway through?
Oh no.
what
Every
were you
like
wearing
I
prior
shower
to that,
once
you
a day, and it's like as soon like I showered before this
Yeah.
new underwear. I'll shower again tomorrow when I get up. That'll be new underwear.
I'm
I
like
get-
a
that's-
2 shower a day kind of person.
I am too. I take 2 showers a day.
Yeah.
Because I take a shower before work usually or in the morning, and
Yeah.
then I always go to the gym, so I have to take a shower after that.
I
as
was
well.
a 2 shower guy. The hair's changed things because I have like pretty bad dandruff, so I have to use like special shampoo and shampoo twice. It's this whole thing, and like I can't blow dry my hair. It's bad for it. So when I shower, it's like I can't shower before bed like I used to. That was the greatest. Hit a shower before bed, fucking shake your hair off. It's dry. It takes like 30 minutes for my hair to dry.
I hate a shower before bed.
You
I'm
do.
the same way.
I used to love that.
I hate it. I'm a shower
Why?
right in the morning
Yep.
and then right after.
Morning shower's great.
I need to shower when I'm like about to go do something.
Yeah.
If
like,
I'm going to
wake me
Yeah,
up.
sleep,
same.
it does wake me up.
I personally think that if you shower at night, it's because you want more time to sleep in the day, in the morning. And if you shower in the morning, you're like, I want more time to be awake at night.
I just think
Yeah.
showering at night makes you sleep better. It makes me feel like ooh, like I'm cozier. You know, I'm clean. I'm in
That's
my
true.
fresh sheets.
I have the opposite where I feel like, all right, I need to go. Like I need to do something now. I just
Yeah.
got in the shower, like
Well,
I'm ready to go.
Texas fuck morning showers for me too. I guess also like I don't go and work at a restaurant. I edit and I work from home and I drive like a
That's so
Lyft
cool.
and stuff like that. So it's like for me it's like I wake up at like 9 or 10 and then it's like I don't want to shower because like I got to get up and I got to go like walk my dog and then I'm just going to sit at a computer and like if I showered at like 9 in the morning, I would shower again at like 7 when I left to Mike's because I would feel gross again. I would rather just like wake up and then look forward to like I got all my work done. It's like 4 o'clock. I'm going to take a shower now. And that's like I'm going to go out and feel clean. And then I don't know. But sometimes it does like, yeah, I don't know. I've you know, if I go 2 days if I go like I don't shower that day and I go on whole other day, that feels so
I also
gross.
really like a shower before show.
Yeah.
I really, I think it looks nice to, look.
Yeah, you look
nice.
presentable, you look clean.
Yeah, I would rather sweat also.
Yeah, I'm going
itch.
sweat.
It
Itchy
Itches
will drive
itch
you crazy.
sucks.
That will like if
Yeah.
you're itchy, if you're itchy all the time, I would be in a mental
Yeah,
institution.
literally. I think people have. Isn't there like a disease where it feels like you have like you fire under your skin and you're always scratching and itching it or some shit like that, like
I
a
know,
mental
I've-
disease?
Yeah, I've heard of this one
It's
where
like-
people think that they have like strings
And they'll
coming out of
s-
their
yes.
body and they like rip their arms apart. And
It's
shit.
like some weird
It's called doing
disease.
mouth.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's. I think it's like. Is it a? What's it called when it's like induced, like a psychosis? It's like
Yeah.
induced through that type thing.
Yeah.
Where I think you
Yeah.
have to like. Examples include dry skin, eczema, psoriasis. Can't believe I got that word right. Scabies, parasites, burns, scars, insect bites.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's really itchy skin. Yeah, there's so many weird things. Cause yeah, like I don't have dandruff in my hair. I have dandruff on my ears. My
Hell yeah.
ears get such dry skin.
Are you using like Head and Shoulders, honey?
I had no. I started using like proper shampoo. I went to the dermatologist. They were just it's a side effect of Accutane.
Oh, okay.
I like fucked myself by taking that. So like I have to
Your
put.
skin looks great.
Thank you. I totally worth it. But like I have to put Aquaphor 3 times a day on my ears, which is like
Yeah.
a terrible. And with long hair, my
Are you
hair.
on
Gets,
TikTok?
yeah, I like TikTok.
Yeah, I think you usually kind of look up like how to get home.
I should, yeah.
remedies for
Are you a
I don't-
TikTok guy?
Yeah.
What's your? This is actually something I had written down. What's your TikTok feed look like?
Oh,
I'm curious to see what other people's feeds are.
mine
always.
is like so. I feel like your TikTok. I'm like mine is so sad.
Mine's pretty lame too, dog.
No, I don't mean lame. I mean like poems about being sad.
Oh.
and like it's,
You're like the swipe where you read. It's like
yeah,
motivational.
those, and then if it's not that, it's like have you guys seen the TV show Normal People?
No.
It's
Can you
like-
look that up, Brian?
It's like an Irish TV show about like 2 people who like it's an incredible TV show, but it's like so sad. And it's just like literally every single one is that it's the exact same scene where the guy's like,
Yeah.
I bet if we were in university together and we saw each other, you'd pretend not to know me. And she's like, I would never pretend not to know you, Connell. Like it's sick, you know.
Okay, so you're on just straight sad, cause
on
mine
selfish shit.
mine is like a mix of it's like crockpot cooking videos, World War II stories, and Amazon finds that just slap. That's like
Yeah.
pretty much
Yeah.
my feed, and I don't buy any
It's
of
like your
those. I don't
grandparents.
make any of those recipes.
yeah.
I just fucking sit there, and I it's gotten bad, dude. The last couple nights, I've found myself just like I lay down at like 1, and then it's 2:30, and I'm
Yeah.
just like I can't stop scrolling.
I
Yeah.
really, you know what, I've kind of felt that too, but so now what I do is I instead put Hulu on and I I put it to only play one episode, and then I just like I go, you're allowed to like lay down with your eyes shut and have Buffy the Vampire stuff like
yeah.
I just sleep and I lay down there and I listen to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and then I fall asleep before the episode always ends, and I'm like, all right, that's my, and then I don't want to be on TikTok.
Are you a sensitive sleeper?
No, the minute
Okay.
I fall asleep, I mean, like if there's a fire, I always say if there's a fire in the building, like you can just say R.I.P. because I'm dead. There's, like I will not wake up.
I'm so jealous.
kinda
I
nice,
have
though,
I
yeah.
have 3 alarm. I have to wake up at 5:45 in the morning, and I have 3 different alarm clocks in different sides of my bed
Yeah.
to wake me up because I won't wake up. Tomorrow.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
kind of sweet.
yeah, I am I need pitch black. I have blackout curtains. I wear an eye mask when I sleep. I listen to rain sounds.
Hell
And
yeah.
if there's like when I go on the road or if I'm in like an Airbnb with other people, earplugs in each ear. I'm like and my alarm gets my alarm goes
Damn.
do and it's off and I'm up and awake.
That's
and
some like
sitting up.
upper middle class shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Brandon needs to be like tucked in
No,
the
it's-
right way.
it's
like
so-
I grew up
Brea,
fucking hard.
California.
Okay, it was like make sure
Bro.
you're asleep. Your parents are screaming.
I wasn't like that. Like growing up, I was like
Your
I,
dental hygienist mom. She's
yeah.
like, we love you, Brandon.
Yeah, she's like, we read.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
It's like, no,
fuck.
that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, I had a noisemaker, but then like as like a
I had a
teenager,
noisemaker too. It was my dad coming home from the bar.
Dylan, wake the fuck up!
Yeah.
Who ate the fucking pretzels?
I fell asleep. Yeah, I fell asleep to like my dad punching holes in the wall in the living room.
yeah, my dad
Oh,
used to
yeah.
come in and give me kisses on the
Yeah.
forehead.
No.
Dude, my dad would do this. I didn't realize like he was just smoking pot every night, but
Cool.
every night he would come into me and my brother's room at midnight or later, and just be like, "You guys want waffles?" And then we'd just be like, "Yeah, sure." And almost every single night, he would just wake us up to eat.
That's so bad. That's so
That's
bad.
so
bad.
crazy.
It's so that's
Yeah,
so
it was
awesome,
so
so
crazy.
bad.
I
That
wanna
is
know
so
why- 'cause
awesome.
I want to
Yeah.
know because it's not because I want to know why he felt the need that he had to go. I really don't connect with my kids so much when he's like spiraling when he's
Yes.
high. He goes,
He thought he
go
was
wake them
killing-
up
yeah.
right now,
Bro.
and go and like try to connect with them through making them food.
And he's killing it. He's like, I'm killing it. But in the meanwhile, he's sleep depriving. He's giving you a horrible eating habits.
Yes,
Like,
dude. And then we would just like sit there and watch Bar Rescue until he passed out on the couch, and we would just wake up, like ready for school. We'd just be like,
Yeah.
Did you grow up? How did you grow up?
"What do you mean?"
Like money wise?
trailer park.
Trailer park. Yeah.
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that. Okay, that
Yeah,
makes me
yeah, yeah.
God. That makes me like
Yeah.
you so much
Yeah.
more. Okay.
Yeah, it
what's
makes
the-
me like myself a lot less. But
Why? I think it's great.
I mean, it was I had fun, like, living in a trailer park with like my
Yeah.
cousins and shit.
oh,
like,
everyone's
bro.
around. There's always something to do.
Yeah, I
I'm
lived in
sure.
like a trailer
You-
with my grandpa, my mom, and my brother, and then on the other side there was my aunt and like 5 cousins.
Not
And we
this
just-
idiot. He's in fucking La Jolla
I
on a
know,
skateboard.
Yeah.
Pop, pop, pop. Go you got mommy's credit card.
I did have
yeah. You still got mommy's credit card,
Yeah,
don't you?
yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah.
God, I am so good. I am
Oh, how
so,
thick
that
is that
American
bitch?
Express?
That's a
Amex,
thickie.
golden.
Yeah.
Amex,
Sick
trying to
fuck.
cover the
Sick
numbers. Yeah.
fuck.
That's pretty sweet.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
love
that.
that.
I will say though, from the stories I've heard, I do think that why it's funny. Like you grew up in a trailer park, which
Yeah.
and like in a bad scenario, but you grew up in like the best version of a bad scenario because you
Oh, yeah.
fortunately had like 50% of your family was like crazy maniacs
Yeah.
and 50% of your family cared almost
angels,
too
good
much.
people, yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
So you were like nicely like I hear stories and I'm like, oh yeah, like if you didn't have like such a nice and caring like mom and other family members,
Oh, yeah.
you would like
I
you wouldn't be
never-
my roommate. 'Cause
Yeah,
you'd be like an
I'd be a
outside
psycho.
person. Yeah,
Yeah, I would be an outside
yeah.
person. Yeah, I would be feral completely.
Yeah, you'd be like, I don't know why, I just prefer to sleep on the porch.
Yeah.
Like, okay. I'll
Yeah.
protect us.
No, absolutely. Yeah, if you raised poor but you have like a nice mom, I think you're good in life.
Yeah.
100%.
I think you've got it.
I also just like really, whenever I find out someone was like in a trailer park, didn't have any money growing
Yeah.
up, I'm like, huh, this person's about to be a close friend.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
something about like strife that I really love.
Well, I
Yeah.
love because you still live the poor tendencies. Like the meals you eat are like hood delicacies,
Same.
like cheese Lay's sandwiches, like
Yeah.
lentil soup. Like your food bill is like $41 a month.
Yeah,
But like
and it will never go higher.
you enjoy it, and the
Yeah.
way you chef it up, I'm like, I bet it's so good to you. I'm jealous.
To me, it's
Yeah.
so fucking good.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, like, I can cook only for myself.
Let me find this
No
picture.
one will ever.
I gotta
Oh,
show
you
you
should
this
see what I cook.
picture.
I cook
Oh.
every single day, and it's
Yeah.
like slop and I live my life like I'm in
Yes.
jail.
I will say-
like, honest to God, like I sleep
Yeah.
with my bed made with a blanket over me, like every night. I'm like, who am I protecting myself from?
You
This
fucking eat just like.
yeah. Oh, everything is like cooked, all mushed together.
Bro.
I'm like just eat it, and I'm like, this is fucking delicious. And
That's
it's
how
like,
I was raised,
yeah,
dude. My
100.
dad taught me just way too many prison things, and
Yeah.
it's just stuck way too hard.
I have so much seasoning. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just like, it's like
That
let's-
is a poor thing, right? Like
I
poor
think
people
so.
are just like, and it's not like the cool ones where they're all like unmarked. You know, they're all like
If
store
my
bought.
mom hears this, she's gonna be
mixes.
like, "We were not." My mom like grew up with money, so we
Yeah.
had a very. And I always like to say we had a very nice house. We had
Yeah.
a nice part of town, but like I always say like a very nice house. My mom has incredible style. She, got things done.
Yeah.
Incredible cook. But like, we'd come home from vacation and we'd be like, "Oh, we actually don't have water anymore."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my
and
God.
the water would be off every year
Yes.
for like over 2 months. And we'd be
Right.
like going to like get buckets or shower at
Yeah,
friends'
it's
houses.
ghetto fab.
100%.
It's not white trash. It's ghetto fab.
It's like people, my friends would be
I feel
like,
like
"Can I take a
people forget
shower
that.
here?" I'm like,
I love
"Sure."
that
It's
phrase.
ice cold. We have the
Yeah.
heater is not on.
Yeah,
you know?
same. Like eventually, I did get out of the trailer park, but that lifestyle never
This
stopped.
is his.
Yeah,
This
my mom's thing is always like, don't light any candles, because if the house burned down, we don't have home insurance.
This is Dale's
Oh.
famous barbecue mac and cheese
I
that
can't
he
wait.
makes.
Barbecue mac and cheese casserole.
I 100% would eat this in a
Oh,
second.
It looked
I
how
actually think that
fucking
I actually
horrible
I'll
that
tell you
looks.
this. There's just not enough cheese. If you put more of
Yeah.
that on there, really layered it up,
Yeah.
I would be. Look at that. That's
The
a good
slice,
color.
the
Are you
good
kidding me?
color,
slices
dude.
of Kraft mac and cheese are brutal.
I
wanna-
know. I didn't have
no.
enough. I
Do you
only
wanna
had
hear-
6. There's
no,
a
you-
big ass tray.
Do you want to hear something disgusting that I used to do when I was drinking? This is like the end of my drinking. Is it because I
Yeah.
would drink and I was also like had an eating disorder, so I'd like try to starve myself all day long.
Yeah.
But then I'd
Go
get
off.
drunk and then I'd be like, I really got to eat
Damn, skinny
something.
queen.
Yeah. I lost so much
Flex.
weight. I have these pictures of me. I'm so skinny during the pandemic, but like my eyes are like completely
I
black.
love that for
Yeah,
you.
like
Yeah.
it's amazing. And I would make pasta and I'd call it condiment pasta because I'd use a bunch of different condiments as sauces. So I'd be like barbecue sauce, like a
See?
little bit, blah, blah, blah. And people would be like, that is the most vile, rancid thing I've ever had in my entire life. I was like, try it. And they tried it and they're like, all right, it's like, it's
It's
kind of
pretty
good.
solid, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, I never thought of putting mustard on penne, but this
Yeah,
is
what
tasty.
I'm like, never put a little honey mustard on there. I mean, throw it up.
Oh, honey mustard. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put that on anything.
No,
Yeah,
I'm hating just to be a hater, but like
Yeah.
I get it, dude. I also like I'm a good cook, but I also like to make garbage dishes because they taste delicious.
You are. That's the thing that embarrasses me more. I'm not even embarrassed. You are just a good cook.
Yeah,
And then
thank you,
I
thank
come
you.
in our kitchen and I make nonsense.
dude.
Like, absolute nonsense.
It's prison food. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look, because
Yeah.
I shit on you. Look, I try to make those TikTok like you take. Like a low-fat tortilla marinara and like turkey pepperoni, you roll it up, and it's like it was actually really good. But look how they exploded in the air fryer. Look how fucking dog shit these look that I made today. They were delicious, but they
Yeah.
turned out so
I mean,
unesthetically
I'm not gonna lie to you.
pleasing.
That looks pretty good to me.
But can I say something? I would never take the time to make this.
Bro, it took
Like, I
30
would-
seconds, and it was just
no,
as good as a
it's like
slice of pizza.
It doesn't even matter.
The prep. There's
prep,
too
the
much
prep. What
Everyone
I need,
says it only takes this long, but you have to prep for like 3 hours. I gotta have to have
No,
like 20 different
I
What do you
ingredients.
mean?
off-
I bought that this morning at HEB and made it while playing Smite.
I
Not doing
lit.
it.
I'm
not
doing
going to
anything.
HEB and buying those individual things for one dish.
I
But it's
only-
like
I
8
eat bags of frozen vegetables,
Yeah.
and that's just I like cook a bunch of meat in a crock pot, and then I just like put all the frozen vegetables up and throw it all together, and I'm like, there you go, pig, like eat it up. You know what I mean? Like eat it up.
I respect that. I
Eat it
just
up.
I used to be like that, but I make like fancy meals and I like cooking.
Yeah, you grew up in San Diego. You're rich.
Yeah. But I cook
you-
nice porn
Do you have
meals.
any other would you rather's?
Yes, we have two. I have two other ones.
I
you
have
a-
one
you
that
have
I
one.
li-
Ask
yeah.
yours. Ask yours.
All right. Would you rather have 50 grand right now or 50 kids with cancer die?
What?
Yeah.
Wait. So you get
So 50 kids
so
that
what I'd rather
already
have-
have cancer
and they die.
and they die, or you get 50 grand right now.
Well, why would why,
What?
why
Yeah.
do they die?
Wait.
Yeah.
Well, just to be
It's just-
answer 50K.
Of
but
course.
Why?
Wait. So if I
Yeah.
get 50K, the kids die.
They die.
But if I don't get the 50K,
They live.
Oh.
Their cancer is
Well,
cured.
you know what? I'm gonna take my bag because I really think that like if that's the ability that like if I take the money, all these kids are gonna die. It's like, well, then you guys could have saved them. This is actually really fucked up for you to bring it up.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. So
here-
you're against the system on this one. You're kind of like betting against them.
Yeah. And hear me out. What they like? If you have cancer, your life is way worse. It's twice as worse as mine, right?
Sure.
I'll say this. If
Let's
I,
say it's even 3 times as worse.
Kids
as mine.
cancer.
Can I?
3 times as worse. He's 7. He has cancer. That's 3 times worse. That's 21 years
Guy
of bad
math.
life.
I think a
Yeah.
better.
I'm
question,
26. I've lived longer. I've been through more struggle. Fuck that kid. I need the 50,000.
I think the better question would be: would you rather have $50,000 or 50 kids with cancer be cured?
No, that makes it
I think
easier.
that
I'd
is
rather
the
have the
question.
50,000.
I think that's.
I'm kidding. Sorry.
Yeah, that is
That
the
was
question.
good.
I might have worded it wrong.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yes,
is what
that
I
is-
meant.
yeah.
Because then you're like, they die. Okay, I guess they're dying anyways. You know,
Right.
I'll take the
No.
money.
Yeah, either 50K or they're cured.
I mean, okay,
Thanks for
here's
clarifying. Yeah, definitely
here's-
50K. I'm trying to go full-time comedy. you
Yeah.
know.
yeah,
I don't-
50K would help.
I don't-
50K would help.
on a less
That would buy the suck wagon. What was it?
the blow bus.
The blow bus.
The blow bus and the suck shack.
Suck shack.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
And
Suck
then-
Shack-
and
by
then-
the way-
and
by the
then-
way, the Suck Shack is my studio apartment.
Yes, and that's just
Set it for
the
the
bottom,
fourth
bro. We're going global. We're gonna have the international suck
Shack,
station, that the suck shack that's
I will
up
say,
in
sometimes
orbit.
you're doing
Yeah.
it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this is fucking gross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing, okay, and, if I'm not being like a complete jokester,
Sure.
50,000 is not it's so much money to me
It's
right
1,000
now,
per
but
kid.
it's not a lot of money, and I think as a good person to cure 50 kids.
It's basically saying, would you give $1,000 to cure one kid's cancer?
Yeah.
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 Dude, I would do
Be
it.
happy? Sure. I'll save the kids. You know what
I'm
I mean?
gonna-
Like, I'm a
ready?
good person. Fuck.
Yeah. Here, I think you'll like this answer. I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah.
That is I'm doing the greatest deed that any of us will probably ever do in our
Sure.
combined lives. If I don't have good karma within the next 2 weeks, I get to be the most spiteful asshole
Do you
for the
believe in
rest
karma?
of my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, kind of.
Every time something bad happens to me, I'm like, you deserved it. You did something in the past.
Yeah, I don't let it dictate my life, but I think it exists. you know?
I not in like a dictating my life type of way. If I'm ever like really down about something, I'm like, maybe this is just like, maybe you did something when you were
Yeah.
15 and you don't even remember it, and
Yeah.
and this is your payback.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when you said
It's a
that
good
one
way to
kid?
detach from it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say. It was
Say it.
Yeah.
Remember when you had that one kid and you told him everyone he had the Smeagol jizz touch, and then everyone called him Smeagol jizz?
Yeah, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Listen, we all could. I'm sure we were all a little bit like bullies
Yeah.
in high school, and
I thought it was
we,
funny.
We
It
were
made everyone
bullied.
laugh.
I had the Smeagol
made the
jizz
bitches
touch.
laugh.
I was the
Yeah.
Smeagol
Oh,
jizz
sorry.
touch kid. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that why you're living with? Like one day I'm just gonna come home and you're gonna have like Erica's head in the freezer and you're gonna be like, remember when you and your others made fun of me as kids?
We're playing the long game.
Nice.
That's all I'm
I
gonna
respect
say.
Wait, and
that.
you have another? Would you rather?
Actually,
Yeah.
I wanted. Can I amend this one? 25K and save 25, but the other 25 kids die.
Wait, what?
This is horrible. You're
Yeah,
so
this-
bad
yeah.
at this game.
I don't
That made it
I don't
worse.
I'm not
like
good at this. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
No,
like
You'd
no,
rather
no.
make a bunch of
Keep
money.
going.
No, you
Keep
were.
going.
I get you. Yeah,
Yeah.
you lost me.
Yeah.
I really want to have your back here as my co-host. Don't know what
I was
happened.
thinking save 25 kids and then other 25 kids.
No,
out.
you
You
gotta
can't
change
have
the
your
amount.
cake
It's
and
the
eat it
same-
too,
it's the
Taylor.
same
You gotta
question.
choose one
You
or
just
the other.
you just
You're right.
reduce the fraction.
All right, Brian, just cut that. Brian, just cut that.
Wait, Brian
Get
has
that.
skills to cut.
No, it's he's
Yeah,
talking
I
to
thought
me.
it was just kind of there.
We've
as a
never cut
friend.
anything from a podcast.
Yeah.
We don't know how to do
No, we
that.
have.
Have we?
2 episodes ago.
You're right.
Say it again.
No, and it wasn't something we said. I'll tell you about it off air. But
Yeah.
I really,
Oh,
we
thank
really, it was
Yeah.
like an instant. Like I was like, in the middle of the pod, I was like, Brian, write that timestamp down. This is not going in the pod.
There's nothing scarier
It
than
was
doing a
probably,
podcast and being like, remember to cut that out. And then
Mhm.
so many, me and Colton's podcast constantly, I'm like, Colton for a while would be like, sending him the cuts.
Yeah.
And then like being just trusting that he was doing it. And
Yeah.
then people would be commenting like, yo, Colton didn't cut this at all. I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I wasn't actually cutting it.
Yeah.
I was like, okay,
Oh.
you can't be doing that.
It's so stressful being the person. I've been the when
I can see the difference between right and
I
wrong.
left it.
I'm
I
like-
left it in. I left stuff in accidentally on Casey Rocket's podcast, which actually has like a big following.
Does it?
And it was like he like jokingly said a comic's name as like a riff, and he's like, you have to take that out. And I forgot, and he just called me, and he's like, bro, you left that in. You have to take it down now. No. And I was like in my living room, I was like, fuck,
I know.
like that.
Well,
was
now
shit.
I watch them before they go out because I was like, whatever. But like, we just had the podcast with Heather Keith on, and she named her crush. I was like, please cut that out. And I was watching it. I was like, Jimmy, take that on the fucking episode right now before she finds out. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah,
we had
yeah.
to cut it out, and it was fine. But
I try and remember that shit's stressful. We're not cutting that. Everyone's gonna see you fuck that. Would you rather up?
Yeah.
Would you rather have to fall asleep in a coffin full of snakes every night for a year, or cut your pinky toes off right now.
Cut the pinky toes off.
Cut the pinky toe. Doesn't it?
Yeah. They
Don't-
actually, I really don't like my pinky toes. They actually cause me a lot of pain because they kind of go out a little
Oh,
bit. And
shit.
So they actually, cut my pinky toes off would be helpful for me to like run.
Don't you need them for balance,
No.
Brian? Could you look this up maybe? Do you need your pinky toes for balance?
Yeah, and Brian,
Are you referring
how big
to
are
a-
your shoes?
14. Are you referring to Phil of the Future for your pinky knowledge, Brandon?
I actually am not. That was one of those shows I didn't watch as a kid, and everyone was like, "You don't watch Phil of the Future?" And I was like,
Do,
"No."
do I have to cut the toe off myself?
That'd be cool. I'd like that.
I do too.
Yeah.
That
It's
makes
up
me-
to you.
That's a fun amendment. I like
Dealer's
that.
I
choice.
cut a wart off my knee when I was a kid. I
Did
took-
you?
With a steak knife.
Dude, I had this thing on my nose that I've tried to cut off many times, and it just keeps coming back.
It's okay.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know what it is.
I've
you'll
never noticed it.
you'll be able to walk without your pinky toe, but it does provide a big part of the balance.
Mm.
So you'll walk a little goofy now,
That's okay.
like you're fucked up. You look like you're inebriated all the time.
That's fine.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I really don't like snakes.
Yeah.
The snakes would suck, and let's say it's
and
non-venomous, so they
even
don't.
if there was just like one snake in my apartment with me and I could never tell where it was, like that,
Terrifying.
I would actually still cut my pinky toes off. Like I don't want snake. I don't like snakes.
Dude, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna They're gonna launch Punked in Austin, and I'm gonna be the host of it. And you're gonna be the first one to be like, "This is my buddy Dylan Carlino. He's the funniest person in Austin. But let's see how funny it is when I release a snake in his apartment."
I literally would be like, Brandon, like, don't ever speak to me.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of
Yeah.
snakes in the sense that like I really hate when people see like I hate to say people when women freak out about bugs and it
Yeah.
really pisses me
Yeah,
off in a
yeah,
way that's
yeah.
like
Yeah.
that's like, are you joking right now?
It's so
scream-
tiny.
It's 100%.
It's so
like,
tiny.
It's like nothing's going to happen.
Also, hey, dickhead, I'm also a little scared of it too. So fuck you.
yeah,
you
but,
found
like,
it. You kill
the
it.
level that people will like scream pisses me
Yes.
off in a way that's like okay, but
Bro,
when I do it, I think it's hilarious.
I had a girlfriend that was like terrified of spiders. Terrified.
Yeah.
Where it wasn't like and I felt a little forced. And so anytime she saw a picture of a spider, she would scream and cry.
So some people, I think, just know that things in culture are like could be part of a personality, and
Yeah.
they just choose it whether they feel about that way or not. And I
Yeah.
feel like some people are like, I identify with being afraid of spiders, and then they get to like act out every time they see a spider.
Right. They get the attention when they see a spider.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
it's like, don't show Melissa the spiders. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
She gets off on that for
Yeah,
some reason.
yeah, and-
Some weird thing
And
in her
we,
childhood.
and we don't have that because we do stand up. Okay,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't need to overreact to spiders. Oh, there's a spider here. Great. Well,
Yeah.
I don't want to kill it. I don't like to kill them.
Yeah, I've seen a guy throw up in the front row of a show. This spider doesn't impress me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
That's cool. So you would, I think it would be cool to sleep with snakes for a year and just come out a fucking
How many
total
snakes?
badass.
Like hundreds.
Full of snakes.
I don't like full. I don't
Coffin
like
full of snakes.
A coffin full
Coffin
of snakes.
full of snakes.
Full of.
Full
How
of
many
snakes is
full
my
of?
I
final
just
answer.
wouldn't want, even if they promise not to bite, I do think that like they'd be like
Yeah.
coming in your lips and stuff, and that really, I don't like that.
Coming on, yeah, I wouldn't want the snake
Like,
to come
kinda-
on me. Either.
Not come, but like, you know,
They're
they
like,
kind of
oh,
like.
snake.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would. Yeah.
I don't like the thought of a snake because I feel like we all sleep with our mouth open. Then it's like, oh, the snake's gonna go down your
Yeah.
throat. That does scare me.
Yeah, and they've said that whole thing like you eat 6 spiders in your life while you're sleeping.
I
You
don't
ever
care
heard
about that.
That pisses me off.
That
The day
pisses
someone
me
told
off,
me
too.
that, I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
You should have kept it to yourself.
Is that I feel like that can't be true.
I'm 29 years old. I have never woken in the mouth and been like, oh my god, I think I just swallowed a spider. So if they're
Yeah.
going in there,
Well, they're
like,
going
then
all the way down, and they're
Enjoy
going
it.
down the throat, and they're
Yeah,
like,
and they
"Well,
just-
this throat is soft," and then they keep going down.
They probably go down and immediately die. There's I vape.
Well, I like
You
to
know, like-
imagine that you've sucked so much dick. There's like a tribe of survival sperm that have like formed a tribe in your throat, and they catch things and kill them and eat them, and they eat the spider
That is so
to
true.
keep surviving.
Yeah,
They're called the throat knees.
yeah. I know. And yesterday when they were like, "Would you swallow or spit?" I was like, "Why would you ever ask me that on a podcast?"
Yeah.
And today I'm like, "No, I'm like the cum guzzler."
Yeah.
I'm like, I love the. Cum.
There's the honesty.
I know. I
Brian,
don't
we're
know.
on your last resort. We're just better at opening our guests up and making them feel safe. You know?
You didn't drink a whole Delta 9 drink.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Hey, before we go, do you think it's fucked up that Dale eats the bananas that I buy from HEB?
No, I actually think that when you live with someone, that food should be family style. And
But he doesn't eat meat, and he only eats frozen fake products.
that's the same. And I'm actually on side with him. And I think that like the
What
fact
if we
that-
switched apartments? Little wife swap here.
No, because I like to live alone. But I would say about this.
Yeah, then don't get. You know what? Actually, I don't want
Absolutely
your
get
opinion
shut
then.
down, Brandon. Get shut down right now. We're
Yeah,
winning.
I'm like, yeah, Brandon, I gotta be honest with you. I'm like, it's a banana. You can't share a banana with your best friend.
No. Here's the thing. I would share a banana. He'll eat like 5 of the 6
Well, that's
bananas.
disrespectful.
Here's the thing.
And then he'll go, oh, I
Those were
thought
my
that-
bananas.
No,
I
they
bought
weren't.
those bananas
No.
on the Sunday
weren't.
before that week.
Then where did my bananas go?
I don't
Erica
know.
was gone.
I don't know what you did with your
Okay,
bananas.
well, here's the thing. On the bananas, on all the stems of the bananas, I wrote my initials on them in Sharpie now.
How old? Wait. How many siblings do you have?
2.
And where are you?
I'm in Austin, Texas right now.
No, in the.
Oh, I'm the oldest.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. What about you?
Yeah, I'm like the middle.
Yeah. That, of course.
Yeah, this little cunty middle child just thinks
Oh,
he can
everything's
take
mine.
everything.
I was here first. I was here before everybody
Oh,
else.
I'm sorry I spent my
These are my
hard-earned
bananas,
money.
Mom and Dad. Like,
You know what, dude? I'm
Hey,
going to
Dale,
come to
hey, Dale.
your apartment and eat your fucking food and see how you feel about it.
Hey,
that's okay.
Dale, you're a good guy for giving your friend a banana.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Listen, you can.
Whoa,
have
no,
my
I'm the
bananas.
good friend. He ate my
You can
bananas.
have my bananas, and it doesn't harm me
Wait,
in any way.
all
You
right,
can have
Brian,
my
this
bananas.
podcast-
Wait,
done, Dave.
wait. Can I say one thing? I will say that the other day I did take a banana to be like, I wonder how far I could get it down my throat to kind of impress people.
Yeah.
And
And you
well,
got the whole
Why you want me to send you
bushel.
a video at McDuffie? But
Don't do this, Brian. I know how expensive bananas
yeah.
are, but I have to go to the store
have
and I let them get ripe. And he ate them when they were ripe.
yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't eat them when they were green and gross. He ate them when they were black and beautiful.
but I will say that when
I bought them from Target ripe.
that's gross.
I
You're
bought
on
them
your
from
side. You
Target,
shouldn't be
right.
buying produce from Target.
Yeah.
It was walking distance.
Yeah, he
I
ate
went
my
there,
nice
got
HEB
Target.
bananas.
This podcast has gone off the rails.
Yeah.
It was time for it to end
All right,
anyway.
thank you guys so much
It
for having
was.
me on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
thanks
too.
for yeah.
Follow me at yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Follow me at Dylan P. Carlino and listen to some of this is bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Honestly, anyone who listens to this, fuck you. You know? No, I'm just it's his fault. No, I'm just kidding.
Someone get him some goddamn bananas.
Yeah, give me some K. Give me some potassium right now, baby. I need some P in my life. Pause.
Bye.
Bye. No outro.
Yeah, check it out now. It's like this Shaw, it's like that Anna. It's like this Shaw, it's like that Anna, like that. Check it out now, check it out. Yo, this one right here is about a girl. And you've seen this girl before if you've been to any club in the whole wide world. Check it out. Her nickname's Last Resort.